said ginSoTE recommends. I am the roguelike guy.
I think the values are a bit skewed. You're so done. And that Reaper in front of it is so done. Oh, I don't care, dude. Die. He didn't even get to get off in an attack. He didn't get off an attack.
It is actually ridiculous how much of a grip this genre has on my mind. I will practically buy any game if it is a roguelike. So imagine my excitement when they announced not only a new Elden Ring game, but a roguelike at that. I've been giddy about this game for months, just waiting and waiting for it to come out. It has gotten to the point where on the week of release, I just didn't want to play any video games because I was too excited for Nightreign. So after finally getting my hands on the game, and being about 10 hours deep, I can officially say, this is the best game of the year, dear God! There's so much to talk about, but I think I should talk about what everyone wants to hear, which is...
You were chosen. Thrown together by forces beyond their control.
I would say the game handles roguelike gameplay perfectly. The game loop consists of drop in, find a camp, kill a camp, do that a few more times, the circle closes, kill a boss, repeat that one more time and kill the final boss. Pretty simple gameplay loop once you get the hang of it. But even so, there are so many things to do on the map outside of the everyday camps, this ends up making a huge checklist of things for you to do throughout the run. And while still technically being optional, these things are basically not, because they give you things such as extra health flasks and upgraded weapons. I have played so many matches where my teammates won't go get a single Church of Marika, and they always end up dying first. So please, this is a PSA to all Nightreign players, please pick up the flasks. I'm sick and tired of being the last one alive and dying because I have to revive 2 teammates all being on 3 bars.
Man, listen, I just think some people aren't pulling their weight, and that I'm the fucking best and everyone else fucking sucks.
If you're not good at Souls games, playing this game suboptimally is a death sentence. Most people hate that aspect.
Mixed Steam reviews.
But I love it. Running around and trying to do as many things as possible is so thrilling when the circle is closing in. The gameplay just feels so tight. It's hard to explain. It's like speedrunning Elden Ring without actually speedrunning Elden Ring. And not many people know this, but my favorite way to play a game is to know what to do and just go do it as fast as possible. It's why I come back to Terraria 10 million times, because it's just so fun to plan a route and go do it. I didn't fall in love with Elden Ring until I gave playing with the wiki a shot and started my shield poker playthrough. It was that raw, distilled build making and Souls-like combat that kept me hooked, and Nightreign is the purest form of that formula. You just hop in, gather things, and become God, which is what brings many people back to roguelikes, including me. So if you like this type of gameplay, I would check out this game. Sadly, there aren't custom characters or custom stat allocation to make builds, but if you can't make your own, who are the... Elden Ring Nightreign, as of now, has 8 playable characters on launch. The Wilder, Guardian, Iron Eye, Duchess, Raider, Revenant, Recluse, and Executor. They all have their own weapon types and stat scalings. Don't worry, you can still equip any weapon as any character. It just means that your character-specific weapon type will spawn more often than others, but most importantly, they all have their own abilities. Each character has a passive, an active, and an ultimate, and these abilities are game changers. For example, Wilder has a passive that lets him cheat death a single time. Duchess has an active that makes an enemy retake all the damage they took within the past few seconds. Yes, this ability is broken. And Iron Eye has an ultimate that has such a huge hitbox that puts Melee Mark to shame. These characters all drastically change up gameplay and fighting styles, so I find their additions really cool, and I think I enjoy it better than I would custom characters. Some abilities make the game easy, which is funny, because I hear a lot of people complain about The reason the game has mixed reviews on Steam is mostly because of the difficulty in balancing. Many people log on to Steam to create a review because they think the game is too hard, especially for solo play. And I just don't agree. I love the difficulty of the game, and don't get me wrong, this game beats my ass at all times. I still haven't beat the first Night Lord 10 hours in. I blame my teammates. And, well, I can't speak on the solo play experience because I am not touching that until I beat the first Night Lord. I am convinced that half the people that complain about the difficulty have never played a roguelike in their life. Come back to me after playing Atomic Crops Year 10. All that being said, do not expect this game to be easy, even with 1,000 hours in Elden Ring. So don't buy this game expecting to win within the first 10 runs. And if you do, great. And if you don't, it's to be expected. Don't get mad, just keep on running the game. That's how roguelikes work. Unless your teammates suck, then you are free to complain, but no matter who your teammates are, you should be able to kill bosses at some point in the game due to the...
Tragedy must be averted.
I love Monster Hunter. I swear this is relevant. The progression system comes in the form of relics, trinkets you can equip to certain characters to give them stat buffs and some major changes. The effects can range from +1 strength to gaining FP on every attack, to character-specific buffs that can even change the entire game. The kicker is that relics are completely randomized, which gives me major Monster Hunter decoration grind flashbacks. So the endgame is a grind on getting the best relic to min-max your favorite class, just like Monster Hunter. Each character can only equip a certain color of relic too, those being green, yellow, red, and blue, which just adds another factor to the randomness of the relics, as you can get the perfect stats for a character, but not in the right color. And I believe most people would hate this system, but personally, I also love it. Now hold on, let me speak. Well, I do not like the gambling in Monster Hunter because you're already completing hunts at a high level to even get those decorations in the first place. In Nightreign, it's different. Every single run, whether it's win or lose, you get some relics and some currency to buy even more relics, giving you more chances to come back stronger even on a loss. So this ends up making the game surprisingly forgiving, especially if you queue with teammates that can't roll! Elden Ring Nightreign is a fantastic game, and I recommend it to anyone that is remotely interested in it, and is played a Souls-like. Even if you aren't interested, but have friends to play it with, this is probably still a buy that's going to get you into Souls-likes. But if you don't really want to play this game and have like zero interest, I do not recommend it to you. Although it is a fantastic experience, you need to really like the systems in place to enjoy this game. Anyways, I'm going to get back to trying to kill the first boss. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.